to walk you through this problem for a video demonstration. We are trying to divide x plus 1, trying to see what we would get if we divided into x squared minus 9x minus 10. However you decide to approach the problem is going to be entirely up to you. I like multiplication, so I'll walk through it thinking about it multiplication-wise. So I have an x, and I want to get x squared, so I have to think what times x would give me x squared. Well, that's a regular x. And I want to make sure I line up my variables. So when I distribute, I want to do x times x, and that's going to give me my x squared. And I'm going to distribute again and get x times 1, and that is a positive 1x. So then from here, I'm going to subtract. So I subtract. Okay. Subtract. I'm going to do my math. So x squared minus x squared is going to cancel out. And then I have negative 9 plus a negative 1, which is a negative 10. X. So I have just done divide. That's how I got the x. I've multiplied. That's how I got my x squared. I subtracted. That's how I got my negative 10x. And now I bring down. So I'm going to bring down my negative 10. And I'm going to start the same process over again, asking myself, you can think of it as a division problem as well, or a multiplication problem. So a multiplication question would ask, what times x would give me negative 10x? So off of my scratch work, I would do x times something equals negative 10x. And I would see that that something is going to be a negative 10. Or I could think of it as a division problem, because that's kind of what it is. I would do negative 10x divided by x. And either way I do it, I'm going to come up with the answer negative 10. So then after I've got my number, I am going to distribute once again. So I've got negative 10 times x, which is negative 10x. I have negative 10 times 1, which is negative 10. So I've divided, check. I just did my distributive property, so that's my multiplication, I check. Now I got to do my subtraction, and subtraction is really keep, change. So I'm going to actually grab a blue pen. So this minus becomes a plus. This minus also becomes a plus because that's how subtraction works. Keep, change. So basically keep the top row exactly the same. And the second row, you're going to change the signs in your second row. So check, I did my subtraction. Oh, well, I've set up my subtraction. Now I'm going to complete my subtraction. And oh, look at that. That's crazy. Negative 10x and positive 10x end up canceling out. And negative 10 and positive 10 also end up canceling out. Not 0.